Oh. I knew somebody would be up this time of morning. I just woke up. My ring went off on my door, and my neighbor was looking through my camera, and I said, "What happened? Did it fall?" "Hey, how you doing?" He goes, "Yeah, your camera fell. That's what woke me up. My camera went off. Plus, I had to use the restroom." And so the camera went off, and I said, "Oh, just I'll come and get it." He had it in his hand. I guess he was gonna put it in his apartment or whatever. But I'm like, the camera woke me up. His name is Bruce. I said, "I'll come and get it." So I put some pajamas on when I then got the camera. He said, "You want me to put some Gorilla Glue up there with?" I said, "No, I'm asleep. I'm in bed." I woke up to get this camera and use the bathroom and go back and go back to sleep. But I had to. I wanted to tell y'all something. Hey, Cassie, I had to. I got to tell y'all something. Well, by the way, I want to tell everybody. I do have the. I have my videos of me performing at the bar. I am gonna post some. One of them after I finished talking to y'all. I fell asleep because I was so tired. But anyway, I gotta tell y'all something funny. So last week I got. Well, let me do this first. Um, I went ahead and paid the deposit, guys, for the new location. For all of those who've been lying, saying they want to see me live, you got a couple more weeks before we do it. Here it is. We are now at the Speak Easy Lounge, 156 Forsyth Street, Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, they have it's a soul food restaurant. Um, I had to let me see if I have any pictures of this. Is the location here. It's close to downtown. Yeah, Speak Easy Lounge. I've already paid for the deposit, everything. I got some pictures of the place. I'll show y'all here. It's like I said, it is black owned. They got soul food. It's a lounge. It holds about 150 people, which that's what I need. I really wanted the other place, but y'all wouldn't. People wouldn't buying tickets, so um, or not enough for that place. Here's some of their food right here. I guess that's their chicken wings. I don't. This is the outside of the place right here again. Here's the menu right here. Speak Easy Burger, the big chop, pulled pork sandwich, so on and so on. Hamburger. And, I guess they got it all there. Yeah, I guess they got it all there. Let's see if I got any more pictures. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. Well, let me see. I was trying to see. Okay, hold on one second. This was the confirmation right here. Great news! You've been officially booked downtown Urban Bar and Lounge Sunday, July the 26th. There we go. So yeah, there's that. Let me move that out the way. I found this place on. It's called PeerSpace.com. It's very safe, secure, and they. It's like a PeerSpace.com is it's really big. It's a big place, and you don't pay the people. You go through the PeerSpace.com. Um, and yeah. So anyway, I want to tell y'all a story. And the tickets are only 25 online and 30 at the door. For all those people who did buy tickets to eat, well, um, you will get you will only be charged $25, 20 for a $25 ticket, and you will be reimbursed. I'm talking about the people that's coming, and I won't really know who's coming until they come. You know, you will reimburse your money for, for the, for the majority of your ticket, because we're not doing the all you can eat. You have to buy your own food there. And again, like I say, I really won't know. I know for a fact, I know there was about 20 tickets of people that said they just want to donate tickets and they're not going to be able to come. So, but anyway, I'm going to make sure that whoever comes, they buy a ticket for free food. So I won't have no issues with nobody. I'll just charge them $25 for the ticket and reimburse them after the show. So, all right. Anyway, so my mom last week, I took her to get. Well, I didn't take her, but she wanted to get a cheap her phone to go down. So we called Metro, and Metro was like, excuse me, Metro was like, well, they got a special right now, and I was like, oh Lord, my mom, she like me. I don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But my mom was, my bill is too high, and I said, y'all can't go down on her bill, and they was like, no, this is what it is. So, so I didn't know they was gonna change her phone number, but I could still call her old number. It still rings, but then there's another number on there, and I was like, how did this happen? But anyway, so today somebody texted me and said, hey, when are you getting back home? I said, who is this? They go, who are you? I go, well, you text me first, so you can tell me who the fuck you are. And they was like, you don't have to cuss. I said, well, I did. And I said, you better stop texting my phone. I'm going to block your ass if you don't tell me who you are. And they was like, oh, I'll meet you at the bus station. And I thought it was Black Sam. I thought it was the girl that I got into it with. I said, well, you can meet me there with the police there, bitch. I'll meet your ass there. And bitch, I said, and I had looked up the police number in my hometown. I was gonna call them and tell them that somebody threatened me on the phone. So I said, well, you keep it up. Something told me not to block them. I tried to look up the number to see who it was. I didn't know who it was. So I didn't say anything else. So finally, my baby sister called. She said, where you at? I said, I'm on the bus. She said, somebody been texting mama and cussing her. Somebody been cussing mama and cussing her out. I said, is mama, what is mama's new number? And she said, this the number. Baby, that was my mama. Baby, we laughed so hard. My mama said, you almost gave me a heart attack. I said, oh shit. God. My mama said, you had me stressed out. She said, I thought somebody had stole your phone. I was trying to find out where you was at. Oh my God! I told my mama, I said, "Baby, you was gonna meet me at the bus station. The police was gonna be." Oh my God! That shit was so funny, boy. Me and my mama, we laughed so goddamn hard, and my baby sister, we laughed so hard, baby. I was cussing my mama out and everything. Oh, that shit was so fucking funny. Oh, and I couldn't really laugh like I wanted to because I was on the bus. Oh, but that shit was funny. Oh, but boy, I tell you, good morning. Barbara, were you the person that sent me $65? Who was that sent me $65? But anyway, y'all, that was so funny. Oh my God, they just made me like. Okay, I see. 'Cause for some reason, I didn't know they was gonna change my mama's number, but I mean, it's all good. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, well, some lady sent me $65 for my birthday. But yeah, child, that shit was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny. That was hilarious. It's all good though. But y'all, man, I don't know if y'all saw the show or not, but it was awesome. It was awesome. I mean, y'all, people came out that don't go out. I just it's hard to for me to believe that I have the influence on these people in Dallas like I laid my foundation in Dallas like that. It's just hard for me to believe it. Now, mind you, I had to do this in 2 weeks. Because y'all remember, I fell out with the Black Sam girl, the one who didn't want, well, she eventually paid me. You remember? So I got to look back and see where that date was. So it was like a turnaround. Like I had to, and one thing, and I've been telling you, I've been doing this for so long. Like if I'm not anything else, I'm a good promoter. I can promote. Like I'm promoting my Atlanta show now, and I know a lot of hookups and a lot of people. So um, yeah, and so I did all of that, y'all. Y'all didn't get to see the crowd behind me. It was packed, and and the people, the people who run the club, they was like, "Oh, we ain't never had it this packed on a Sunday this early." Well, you have to realize. I told them, y'all have to realize my crowd is an older crowd. We don't stay out all fucking night long. That's why I did my brunch in Atlanta at 3 o'clock. We don't do no baby. We don't do no late night shit. Mm-mm. Now next Sunday when I go down there, I am hosting at night. But yeah, we don't do all that late night stuff. And they had some type of drag queen show downstairs, and they was asking us what time y'all gonna be over. Um, Oh, that wasn't a man. That was a woman, I think. They do that. The lesbians throw money. Not all of them, but most of them they throw money. Like they had a strip club. But I was just joking when I looked at them. That was my door person. That was Carolyn. But most studs or lesbians they throw money. Like the queens, they give you your money, but the studs and the lesbians they throw money like like you're at a strip club. And I was just being funny when they threw it. But I got those videos, and I had to edit them down without all the talking. And I'm gonna put one of them. I'm gonna put on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put one on YouTube. I forgot I was live. I thought I was. I thought I was talking to y'all on the phone. I was good. I was good. Download the video, and I forgot I was talking to you. That's a damn shame. But yeah, it was. Oh man, it was. Yeah. Oh, and there was a queen. She did my favorite song. She did the song that I would like to see her do on my birthday every year. Her name is Sally, and Sally has she got a lot of health complications going on in her life right now. And I don't know if y'all seen her perform, but she did my favorite song, and she always does Champagne's Rose. It won't work. She does the melody. It starts out, I will make the darkness into light, and she does that, and then she goes into the part that says, she talks about there was a bird in the house, and she would say it won't work, and she said, one of the song parts of the song. It's two first and second set of the song, and the other one that she starts talking. She talks about she said, go tell him to go fix. Or she's about being in the hospital, and go tell him no matter what the doctor say, go tell him. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? Go tell him to fix you some food. The devil is a liar. Yeah. Anyway, she do all that talking and stuff. Let me tell you something. Baby, when she came out there, when my friend Sally came out there, and she started singing, as soon as she sung the first version, y'all, I lost it. I lost it. I was in tears because I thought about the song "It Won't Work," and I thought about what that person did to me, what that black person Sam did to me. I didn't do anything to them. All I wanted was my money. I wanted my money. I didn't want nothing but my money, and that's it. And she talked about me on Facebook. She dogged me out. She talked about somebody else, not me. She talked about somebody's HIV status. Which we don't know if that's true or not. And she was just evil. She was just evil. And I'm like, I didn't do nothing to you, but I believe in my heart. I really believe in my heart that sometimes things, when bad things happen to you, I really believe in my heart that the Lord would take those things and turn them around for your good. Because see, if I hadn't never fell out with Sam, if I hadn't fell out with her, I wouldn't have been able to make the money that I made last night. because she was only going to pay me $200 or $300 to do the show, come up there and all that. For my, what she was giving, well, she was gonna, it was gonna be my birthday, and guess what? Half of those people wouldn't have came because they don't like her. I would have made money, but I wouldn't have made what I made last night. I got the whole door last night. So, you know, but I just, and I was over there just crying, like I was in tears. And they was like, I understand. My son, one of my sons was standing next to me. He's like, Dad, you done been through so much. I get it. I understand. And I just looked at the crowd, and I looked how hard it got. And the thing about it, I knew this was meant because I didn't even know if they was gonna let me have the club after what happened between me and her and all this shit that went down. I was thinking, well, maybe they might like, no, we don't want the controversy at the club. Like, and it's let me tell y'all, it's hard getting clubs where they let you have the door. It's hard doing that. So I just stressed out on faith, and I reached out. That club that I reached out to is the largest gay club in Texas, but they have like 5 clubs under one roof. They have JR, Sue Ellis, Station 4, TMZ, and they have like some other little spots, but they own pretty much the whole block. So they got money. They got big money. They throw their weight around. You know what I mean? They got big money, and so I didn't know anybody that I could. Good morning. I didn't know anybody that I. Well, I knew one person that I could call Betty, the one that was on the mic. She's very good friends with all of those people there at the White Club, and she's been friends with them for years. And I could have went through her, but I didn't want to go through her because I wanted to surprise her and ask her to host it for me. So I just stressed out on faith, and I emailed. It's called Cabin Enterprises. I emailed them. I was like, "Hey, my name is PT, Lady PT, and I really would like to have my birthday show there." And they contacted me with this queen named Kylie. She's a black girl, really. She works there, black drag queen. She works there, and we got to talking and everything. And she she's like, "Well, what day you want to do it?" I was like, "Oh shit, they're gonna give me this club." And she said, "Sure, you can do it." And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. But see, this is what happens when you do ugly to people. If Black Sam hadn't done that to me, I would have never got that club on my own. I would have never got it. I would have never got it. Now Black Sam is completely banned. She can never ever do anything at that club. Can you imagine? You was a promoter and you can't ever go there again. You can't even step on the property for being ugly. You know. So it all worked out. Just like I know I've been having some issues with this Atlanta trip, this Atlanta show, but I promise you, it's going to be a success. It's going to be a success. I told y'all that the show in Dallas was going to be a success, and it was. Man, I tell you, I was going around hugging my. There were people in that I've been knowing since the '90s, like '93, '92, that were there, and they don't go out no more. Most of them don't even go out no more. We came out just for you, PT. And there was basically like 2 generations in there. You had the old Metro, where I used to work here back in '93, '94, and then you had the Havana people that worked the club. We got kicked out of. So you had you had the '90s people in there, and then you had the 2000 people in there from 2000. So it was phenomenal, man. I was hugging people. I had a friend came all the way from Atlanta to see me, and it was amazing. And one guy walked up to me and he said, "I don't know you. I've heard so much about you." He said, "You got this place packed. How did you do this?" I said, "Well, I have a lot of history in the city, and people don't get to see me that often." And he said, "You are so fucking funny on the mic." He said, "If you ever need anything," I found out he was a what you call it, one of the managers there for the Cabin Enterprises. He was a black guy too. I said, "Well, I'll let you know." They actually have, let's see, TMZ, Station 4. Oh, they actually like 6 clubs under one roof. Yeah. They got about 6 clubs under one roof. So it's a big club. It's huge. They got money, baby. Them girls, they got money. They can go down to the city council and get anything they want. Them white gays, they run that strip. Yeah, they run this strip. But anyway, y'all. I was gonna go out Sunday night to see the Sunday show that where I'll be hosting next week. But I went to this hamburger place, and you can look it up online. They're called Hunkies, Hunky's. Been there for years. Hunky's probably been there since the 70s, or maybe 80s, late 80s. And I went over there before we started my show because I hadn't had breakfast. I said, let me go over and order, give me a little quick hamburger. So they had a hamburger that had jalapenos and all. I said, hey, no jalapenos, take the jalapenos off, whatever. Like this, it was on special. It was like $6.99 special. So I got the hamburger, went back over to the club where I had my show. I ate the hamburger. Later on that night, my mouth so hurting. I said, "Oh, them motherfuckers put a goddamn jalapeno on my fucking burger." So, so I went back over to the day. I said, "Hey, listen." I said, "I'm not asking for anything free, but I want to know how do y'all prepare your burgers with the jalapenos on it?" I said because I got a canker sore, and I know if I eat something spicy, it automatically pops up within before the night is over, or 6 or 7 hours after I eat something, it's gonna show up in my mouth. Something if I eat something spicy. He goes, oh, he said, we apologize. He said you have to. What they do when they cook those jalapenos and all that, they put all this stuff on the grill. So you have to tell them that you don't that you're allergic to jalapenos, and they would clean the grill on that one side and whatever. So he's like, well, hold on a minute, I'll be right back. He went and got me a $30 gift certificate. They say, I said I wouldn't ask for anything free. I just wanted to know how did I get this canker sore. He said, I do apologize. And he said, here's the $30 gift certificate. I said, well, I'll be back next Saturday. I definitely will use that bitch when I come back. So yeah, but yeah, so that's why I didn't go out Sunday night because my mouth it's still killing me now. It takes a while for these to go away. Sometimes they last 3 days, sometimes four, sometimes they last a week. You know, it just depends. Yeah, but anyway, y'all. I had a good time. I'm about to release that video, this first video, and then I'm gonna release another one, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good night.